There's one more.
Hey.
Diggs.
Diggs. Dion Diggs.
Can you tell them?
No,
the guy there.
Got one more senior. It's Dion Diggs. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where is it?
You got it.
Go in there and tell him Dion Diggs.
You got it. You got it, right? Tell the guy you got it. Dion! you have a senior plate?
Yeah.
Which one?
Number 2.
Number 2. They went to.
Running back now.
Oh, cool.
Terrence
Terrence
Holloway.
Holloway?
Holland.
Holland, okay.
Yeah.
So we have a senior that we can drop.
Okay.
So we're all in for the big game, man, I'll tell you. Sit down.
Every game.
Pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. Finally, we pray for your grace, and you will provide us with the endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in His Son. Amen. And now the Star-Spangled Banner, which will be followed by the Benedictine High School. Remembered yourself? Play? Quite a feeling you'll never forget. Big game.
Well, let's bring home a victory. All right. Hello, Bengal Nation, and welcome to the new home of the Home of Champions here at Euclid High School football stadium, where the Bengals will be taking on the Knights of Akron Hoban. Akron Hoban is the current Division II champions, and tonight's contest is a big one as the Akron Hoban is rated #1 in the Plain Dealer Top 25 poll in the Cleveland area, with an elevation to that spot with a sound win over the St. Edwards Eagles, 35-0. Benedictine, on the other hand, has vaulted to the #5 spot in the PD poll with a 2-0 start, and tonight's looking to keep that streak going with a win over the Akron Hoban Knights. This is a beautiful stadium, folks, with a seating capacity of about 6,500 fans. The press box area is close to the field, should be easy to see. So now at the time, I want to welcome in my partner, Class of 21, Mike Kinney. Mike, what do you think about the digs and the start of this game with the defense coming out first?
I like the Bengals defense coming out first after that strong kick, but a good return by Hoban's offense. I think Hoban's offense has a lot to offer, but I think our defense is prepared all week, and I think we're ready.
A nice trot out on the field. At number 10 is the quarterback, Shane Ham. Shane Ham is a senior this year, looking to finish off his career, I'm sure, with another state championship. One back in the backfield, he takes the hike, and he gives his number 21. He goes around the end, he broke containment. He's got a lot of room to run. That's number 10 right there number 2 on the tackle, Terrence Holland.
That was a great tackle by Terrence Holland. You know, Vic Dawson, number 21, the running back for Hoban, is very talented. He's a senior this year. He's always had a lot to offer for the team.
Yeah, Victor Dawson is a tough player that we're going to have to really keep an eye on. That was a little too easy to go around that left side of that Hoban offensive line. We're looking at 1st and 10 where Knights are in Bengal territory. Ham, the only one in the backfield. He takes his quick pistol. He's looking to run. He's cherry picking his way through the left side, and he's wrapped up right there, the pickup of about 4 yards.
Now Ham's backed up with 3 years of experience, being a 4-year starter for the Knights. So you can see a lot from him tonight, definitely.
Yeah, this is an experienced Akron-Hoban team. They have been battle-tested. Like I mentioned in the opening, folks, they won the state championship last year in Division II, but that was their 3rd in a row, I believe. So they'll be looking for number 4 this year. Ham takes the snap, gives it to Dawson again, and he's wrapped up right there at the line of scrimmage. Big play by the defense.
What a tackle by number 1, Chris Gales. Pulled him right to the ground hard.
Yeah, Chris Gales in on that tackle, along with number 10 of the Bengals, Tex Cooper. Another senior. Folks, the seniors celebrated Senior Day here tonight with our only home game this season. Hopefully we'll have a home game during the playoffs, but right now that's the only one the Bengals have scheduled as Hoban goes to a full backfield, 3 backs, looking to get some tough yardage with Ham all the way in the rear. Ham gets the football after the first 2. And 1 attempt to get him, 2nd attempt gets it. As number 1, Chris Gales comes up with the tackle.
Yet another strong play on Dawson by Chris Gales. He's looking for him tonight.
This offensive line of the Akron-Hoban Knights is a powerful one. Last week, pushing the St. Edwards Eagles powerhouse football team all over the football field and not giving up any points, 35-0. So Hoban comes back out in another power backfield with Dawson all the way in the back. He gets the ball again, and he's going to be stopped. Is he going to be stopped short? Yes. He's going to be stopped short. A whole host of Bengals there on the tackle, led by Merrill and Gales.
Chris Gales with 3 big plays right in this opening drive. What do you think is going to happen for Chris Gales tonight?
I think Chris is due for a big game. This is a game where there's several Division I athletes on the field, including Chris, and I think he's ready to show that that's that type of player. So I think they're all going to take care of business, those guys that are looking to put themselves on the map and solidify their spot here in Northeast Ohio as some of the top football players. Benedictine comes out for the first possession of the game after a huge stop by the defense. Schultz in the backfield. They take a look at the defense. He gets the signal from the bench. Under center, hands off to Jackson. Jackson goes around the left side, and he's picked up about 1 yard.
The tackle was made by number 5, Damon Allison. He's a talented senior, 6 feet, 220. He's just a straight athlete for the Hoban Knights.
Bengals with that spread offense. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hands it off to Jackson again. Jackson barrels forward for a nice pickup of about 6.
And that was a great move made by the sophomore, Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's going to be tough for a few more years. They're going to hurry up to the football. Schultz in the pistol. Jackson's behind him, 3 receivers to the right. They get the defense. They take a look at the defense. Now he gets to play from the bench. Now it's time to execute. Schultz moves Jackson up to his left, gets the ball, quick pass to Gales. Gales gets away from 2 people and is able to get across for the first down. Great job by Gales, finding himself after a pretty big hit by the defensive back as he and number 21, the running back for the Hoban Knights, Dawson, have a little conversation. Schultz under center, Bengals working quickly, Hilson in motion, running trap play right up the middle. Jackson sees daylight, gets up about 5 yards to the 50-yard line. Nice tempo by the Bengals, doing what they do best. Schultz in full command here.
Jackson, only a sophomore with his first start, already making plenty of yards for the Bengals.
Bengals executing on this first drive here with 7:43 left to go in the first quarter. Schultz takes the ball, fakes it to the running back. He's going deep. He's got a man. He did not have a man. Overthrown by Schultz. Gales looked like he broke free a little bit, Mike, but number 2, the safety back there for Hoban Knights, Luke Bauer, 6'1", 245. I don't sound right, but that's what he puts on there. That's what they have on their roster.
Just a little overthrown by Schultz. I think it was number 2, Carrion Davis.
Yep, you're right. That looks
wow.
We'll take that one. So 3rd down. Bingo into Knight territory. Still 3rd down. 1 yard to go. I formation, Schultz on the center. Straight up the middle, and wow, it's blown up right there. Right there, blown up is number 51. Brandon Black gets blown up in the hole. Jackson wrapped up 2 yards in the backfield. And just a heck of a play by the Hoban Knights, huh, Mike?
You know, you got to block number 5, Damon Allison. He's just way too fast. He gets right through there and makes the easy tackle in the backfield.
That's one of those big-time athletes, folks, we were talking about earlier. The Bengals going to play the field position game. We could have had a first down if they snapped the ball a little bit earlier. Poison call, and we're gonna get them down between the 10 and 15-yard line, exactly at the 12, as the Knights will take over with their 2nd possession of the game.
And a great punt by the junior punter, Christian Cora. What a way to flip the field, Cora.
Yeah, Cora in these first 2 games had a heck of a game, and it looks like he's going to keep that streak going as the senior punter in his first attempt puts the ball in a great spot for the Bengals, giving the Knights a long field to play on. Ham comes in at quarterback once again with Dawson at his side. Fakes the ball to Dawson. He's going to keep himself, and he's been held, but he can't bring him down. Wow. We had a Bengal riding Ham. Ham with a strong stiff arm, just couldn't bring him down.
You know, Terrence got right in the backfield, nearly making the tackle, hanging on to Ham for dear life, but Ham just broke free right at the end.
Yeah, just a great effort by Ham. So we're looking at 2nd and 2. Gives the ball right to Dawson. Dawson's going, he's fighting like hell. They bring him down. As number 1, Gales on the tackle, along with number 2, Terrence Holland.
And you can see already Chris Gales having a very big game for himself, offensively and defensively.
We had a couple of substitutions during that play on the Bengals defense, trying to keep these defensive linemen fresh. That's a heck of a challenge tonight with the Hoban Knights up front. Ham in the backfield, in the shotgun, Dawson to his left. Quick throw out to the flats, he's open, and he's able to get away from him, get out of bounds. He made out of bounds at about the 44-yard line, and the Knights are coming out of that shadow of their goalpost looking pretty strong. Bengals have got to come up with a big defensive play. So it'll be first down, 5:31 left in the first quarter. 50-yard line as the Knights have a fresh set of downs. Again, Dawson in the backfield, just a little to the left of Ham. Just anticipate a pass. It looked like a little start. There's a big hole, and Ham gets through, makes a move on the safety. But he's able to bring him down, but not without a huge run down to the Bengals' 14-yard line.
You know, senior running back, number 21, Vic Dawson, just way too much of a powerhouse this game. They got to slow him down. What do you think they're going to do to stop him?
We just got to wrap him up. We're making hits on him at the line of scrimmage, even behind the line of scrimmage. On that play, just a great job by the offensive lineman to open up a hole right through that Bengals defense. He didn't even get touched until he got to the safety, who was Angelo Lott, who did a good job of bringing him down. Ham in the shot. He goes out to his left, to his right. So Ham ran down to about the 6-yard line.
And a solid tackle by number 77, Grigor Gavris, the senior, making a big impact early on.
Yep, Grigor looking to play one of his finest games in the season thus far. Ham is under center now. With Carter Hill, Dawson in the backfield. Ball to Dawson. He's got some green. Closed down real quick right there at the 1-yard line. Number 11 on the tackle that time, Mike, for the Bengals, Gary Merrill.
And Gary's always been a hard hitter. You saw how hard he could hit on that one.
We really, really got to be stout here. It's first down, 4 cracks at the 1-yard line. This is really going to tell the story of what the Bengals come to play with today. His quarterback sneak, and he gets in. Yes, he's in for the first score of the game. So with 3:48 left in the first quarter, the Hoban Knights march about 87 yards to a touchdown. Extra point, kicked by number 99, I believe it is, Charles Durkin. Place, hold, kick, good. So with 3:48 left in the first quarter, Hoban Knights take the lead here on senior night over the Bengals, 7-0.
And 87 yards, a really big drive. They managed to make something out of absolutely nothing on that drive.
Yeah, they did, but they definitely showed where their strengths were, Mike. I think that the offensive line did an excellent job of executing their block, staying on their men, and we've got to come up with an answer for them. Tackling has got to get a little more sterner also. we had first contact with the running back, number 21, Victor Dawson, but having first contact and bringing him down, that's two different things.
Oh, definitely. And with Vic Dawson, they're two completely different things, as he can take multiple guys on him before he comes down.
So the guy who does the field goal kicking also do the kickoff, Charles Durkin. He lines it up, and there we go. Great catch right there. He ballet. He's on the line. Yep, number 22 right there. Andre Rogers, senior, was just tap dancing on the goal line. The referee saw it and called the ball dead. Bengals will take over at the 20. So Schultz will trot out on the field with his offense with their second possession of the game. Last week, the Bengals had a successful outing down in Akron where they beat the St. Vincent St. Mary Irish 42-28. Right now, the Bengals have got to put together a drive, hold on to the football, and get 7. Schultz in the pistol. So we're looking at, it looks like there was a jump at the line of scrimmage by the defense, and then the offensive man just stood up. So they're saying he was pulled offsides. He'll advance the ball 5 yards, and the Bengals will have 1st and 5. We'll take that all night long.
Now, that was the Knights' number 42, Bryce Sizek, the junior, that just jumped the snap and gave the Bengals a free 5.
So we'll see if they're going to still use the same play. Twins to the right. Hilson in motion. Gives the ball to Jackson right up the middle. Flag on the play. Strong play in the middle of the field, in the middle of the formation, excuse me. A pickup of 3, but we got laundry on the field, and it is a sideline warning to the home team of Benedictine. So I'm sure we won't see that anymore tonight, hopefully, or it will result in large yards lost for the Bengals. Schultz is under center. 2nd down and long 2. Gives the ball to Jackson in the middle. He sees a little opening. He tries to get up to the 30-yard line, and he almost gets there. Looks like they might want a measurement.
Looks like they gave it to him.
You gonna give it to us, Mike?
Looks like it.
All right. Okay. Does that mean we said more Hail Marys than they did? But we'll take that, but we need 7.
Definitely.
Jason Martin on that last tackle. Jason Martin III for the Hoban Knights. As Schultz gets the call from the sideline. Twins to the right, single man to the left. Merrill in the backfield. Merrill slides up to the left side, fakes it right down the middle, wide open is Hilson. Hilson catches the ball a little off balance. Was not able to keep his feet, but he was able to hold on to it to get the Bengals up to the 44-yard line. We're getting some momentum now.
Definitely. A lot of momentum from that play. The fake to Marvin Conkle and the pass right across the field to Terrence Holland. What a big play for the Bengals.
Yep, Luke Bauer on that last tackle for the Knights. You better believe they're going to be watching Marvin Conkle all night, so those eyes will follow him if the ball is near him. That was able to open it up so other players can get a chance to do something. Look at Jackson. He goes out, darts to the right, breaks the tackle, gets over picks up about 8 yards. Will it be 2nd down and 2? I like that play ball. I like that play call by the offensive coordinator, Joe Previs. It's a great call. Using, again, Marvin as a decoy, giving the ball to Jackson. Quick back, fast, shifty, getting through the line of scrimmage and picking up 8. Schultz in the shotgun. Looks over for the play. Now they see what the defense is.
You know, I like that play call too, because Jackson has been running so strong this early on.
You want to give your back a lot of confidence, and on that play, number 52 loses his helmet, We got a player for Hoban getting up slow in the defensive backfield. So, folks, they out there rocking and rolling tonight.
Number 52, Jason Martin, the third, on Hoban, losing his helmet and having to come off the field.
And one of the things that we definitely have to stay away from, Mike, is plays like that. That's where the defensive line is able to get penetration. That offensive line has got to come off stout every single time, not giving up 1 inch to the Knights.
Definitely. Not against this strong Hoban defensive line.
Schultz on the center. Listen, timeout, Bengals. Folks, while we take this timeout, I just want to give a special thanks to all the viewers and guests joining in on this special broadcast. Although we are restricted from having max capacity at these contests, the Benedictine community wants to thank you for being present from your homes. Our young men are continuing the rich Benedictine tradition of being developed in mind, body, and spirit as we are in year number 94. To assist these young men and provide the resources they deserve, please consider making a charitable contribution to assist with new academic programs, athletic operations, or most importantly, tuition assistance by visiting www.cbhs.net/giving. Your gift matters and will continue to change lives for current students as well as future Bengals. Again, that website is www.cbhs.net/giving. And thank you for everything that you've given in the past, and thank you for everything that you will give in the future. And God bless you. Schultz in the shotgun, takes the ball, he looks left, throws left. He's got a receiver, great execution. Good timing. Number 5 on the tackle. Damon Olsen. Damon Olsen the second. So the Bengals are putting together a nice drive, a methodical drive. Helped once by a penalty, 5 yards offsides by the defense of the Knights, as the receiver on that play made an excellent catch, Mike.
He definitely did, but that is not the first tackle, and far from it for Damon Allison. And they've got to watch out for him all night long.
So we got a dead ball foul, legal procedure against Benedictine. I didn't see who moved. But yes, folks, we are at home, even though there's a big E on the field. This is our new home, Euclid High School, Northeast Ohio. Beautiful, beautiful facility. About 3 years old, I think, Mike.
You know, it looks really, really new. It's a really nice stadium. Such a beautiful night for this Bengals home opener.
Schultz take the pass. He's looking left. He's throwing. Oh, interference all over. Referee couldn't get out of his pocket fast enough. Great job attacking that defensive backfield. Pass interference. Yep, pass interference, number 6. I believe it was Alvin Starworth, 6 foot at 185, a senior. So the Bengals will take that gift as the referee marks it off.
You know, and this is just another flag by the Knights early on to give the Bengals free yardage.
We just got to hang in there and keep pounding them, Mike. You see, Merrill comes in at running back. It's like it's going to be more of a physical play this play. They got the coach is looking at the defense. Coach Previs has the play that he wants to run. Schultz is under center. Hilson's in motion to the left, gives the ball right up the middle. Again, physical play right up the middle. I like it. I like it a lot.
You know, I like it too with Gary Merrill being used as a power back. He squats upwards of 520 pounds.
Wow.
What a great performer in the weight room and on the field.
I remember when I could do that. Well, folks, we've reached the end of the first quarter. Benedictine driving down the field, looking good at this time, but the Knights of Akron Hoban are up 7-0. with a touchdown lead. But again, we're looking pretty doggone good. Want to take you back to senior night, folks. Hopefully you got a chance to see all the seniors who came out here on the field with their parents, their support systems, making it through these 4 years and coming in a young man and coming out a man of Benedictine. In the 3-4 years or the 4 years that you're at the school, I can attest, being a class of 80, that it is life-changing. The staff, the faculty, from the people in the cafeteria to the grounds crew to all the maintenance people, you really develop a special bond, a special relationship, and it is long-lasting. Once you graduate, it's always your home. So Mike, get ready to feel those type of feelings. The Bengals trot back out on the field. The ball is on the 31-yard line of the Knights. Schultz is in the shotgun. It's a screen pass, catch the football, wide open, one man to beat. Oh my gosh! Great play, great score! Wow! Number 22, Andre Rogers Jr. catches a screen pass by Schultz, who patiently waited with pressure in his face. Excellent play call by Offensive Coordinator Joe Previs to bring the Bengals into a tie at the beginning of the second quarter.
And what a play, passing right over the defense's hands. Ronnie Schultz to Andre Rogers, and Rogers with such a fast run to the touchdown zone. What a great play by the Bengals.
Excellent effort by everybody on that offense on that play. I don't know who the guy was, as the extra point is good. I don't know who the player was, the wide receiver down here on the right side of the field, but he pancaked the defensive back and just left the field wide open for Rogers to take the ball into the end zone with a pretty nice flip there, huh?
What a great flip that was.
Excellent job as Coach Jared Good has the Bengals tied here at the beginning of the second quarter, 7-7, as it looks like they have found a chink in the armor of the Knights. Again, excellent play call by Joe Previs. I'm sorry. Great play. Great play. So now the defense has to come in and get the job done as we line it up to kick. I believe that might be the first score for Andre Rogers Jr. this year.
I think you're right.
So he celebrates senior night with a touchdown by a senior. Ball is kicked, high kick, it's in the field of play. Gathered there by number 21, Dawson. As he excites the crowd a little bit and gets the ball out to about the 32-yard line, where the Knights will start off 1st and 10. Knights trot back out on the field with their third possession of the game here at the beginning of the second quarter. We'll see if the Bengals have made the proper adjustments on defense and can go 3 and out. Ham takes the snap. He looks to the left. Wide open is number 11. Oh, my goodness. One man to beat. He's got some help in the backfield. Good stiff arm. He stumbles and falls down. Looks like a blown coverage right there, Mike.
And this is the problem for the Bengals, are these just big plays for the Knights. Every time they break out one of these, it only spells trouble for the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't know what formation, what responsibilities they had on that play, but they were not carried out completely because number 11 for the Knights Tyson Grimm, a junior wide receiver, defensive back, was wide open for a big gain. As Hammond offense takes the ball to get a shotgun, he hands the football out, bounces outside to the left, got some room to run. As the Bengals corralling right there at the 28-yard line, as that was as Ivan Shuran, Javante Floyd, and Gary Merrill was on the tackle for the Bengals, but that's still way, way, way too much yardage up to give up on first down. The ball carrier that time, folks, was number 32, Lamar Sperling. Lamar Sperling, sophomore, as they gave Dawson, they gave number 21 Dawson a break. As far as I'm concerned, they can give him a break the rest of the game, Mike.
Definitely.
We got a timeout here on the field. Look like the coaches on the Akron Hoban sign has an issue. I don't see an official timeout, but it looks like it's going to be one. As we have an official timeout on the field, folks. The football season in Northeast Ohio means it's also admission season. If you want to be a man of Benedictine or know someone who belongs at the Home of Champions, register today for your private tour. September 26th is the next placement test, and our next open house is October 7th. Learn more or save your spot at cbhs.edu/admissions. That's cbhs.edu/admissions. And it's always a /. I'm not one of them tech savvy guys, but I could operate a cell phone, a couple tablets, and laptops, but I can get the address right. So folks, we have 10:53 left to go in the first half. This game is getting built. Everything is going pretty good here for the Bengals as we tied the football game up. Would like to see the Bengals not give up so many big plays, Mike.
You know, the Bengals cannot afford to give up all these big plays. It's making this game a lot harder to win for them, and they're giving the Knights big chances really close to the end zone.
Yeah, I agree. It just seems like it's a breakdown here and there, which I wouldn't be surprised because we don't know who called the timeout. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Bengals. As they turn the lights on here for the first time for us at Euclid High School football stadium. And Coach Good, the defensive coordinator, has got to get these guys on the same page because we just had a great drive and we scored, and we don't want to give the momentum right back to the Knights. So Ham trots back out on the field. 7-7 tie. Ball's on the 28. Second down and about 3. 32 in the backfield next to Ham. Sperling gets the ball. Great tackle right there by Gary Merrill.
And what a strong linebacker Merrill is. I mentioned him earlier. I only said his squat was 520. It's actually 550. He's the biggest squatter on the entire Bengals squad. And you can see just how powerful he can be on the field.
Powerful and explosive, Mike. I mean, he came right down, closed it down, saw the back, bounced to the outside. And what I like about that whole scenario is that he wrapped him up and tackled him right on the first attempt.
Definitely.
Sperling still in the backfield with Ham. 2 receivers to the left, 1 up top. Ham is running the option. They got option off to him. And Sperling takes the ball down with a significant gain. He will get the first down. As number 2 laid the wood to Ham to welcome him to Euclid Stadium. he won't be looking to turn it up and keep the ball himself, Mike. He's going to pitch it every time if we keep pounding him like that.
Definitely. Terrence Holland, the senior, with a huge hit on Shane Ham just as he pitched the ball away. I don't think he's going to be looking to run for a long time after that.
Timeout for a player down on the field. Looks like a Bengal. Trying to get the number. We'll get the number for you as soon as possible. Looks like it is number 2. One of the leaders of the team, of that defense, Hilson. And he's up. He's up on the field. He's up on the field, but he's got to come out for one play. Bengals defensive coaches trying to get everybody on the same page. You don't want to give any momentum to this Knights team. They're just way too talented, and they can get away from you real quick, as they showed last week.
Way too talented, and they're way too close for the Bengals to make any mistakes.
So number 4 will come in for the injured player, Angelo Lott. As Lott will take the field, and there will be no letdown, hopefully, for the Bengals, as the Knights are encroaching onto the red zone. Excuse me, to the goal line. Motion, Ham, fake sweep, throw it back the other way, and great pressure right there by Bedingfield to keep Ham off balance. He couldn't get any balance on that throw, where it falls incomplete short of the receiver.
And Bedingfield did not fall for the fake. Shane Ham threw a fake toss to his left and took it right, and Bedingfield followed him the entire time, forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, great job by Bedingfield. Great effort, and a good job by Ham of getting rid of that football. 2 backs in the backfield. We got number 40, Kursky, and Sterling. Ham on the center turns and gives to Sterling. Sterling takes the football, and he is almost down to the 10-yard line. Stopped a little short, about the 11. 9:23 and counting in the first half. Score is tied 7-7.
And I'm surprised to see the Knights pulling out their sophomore running back Sperling so early on, but I can see why with these big runs that he's giving them early on.
Hasn't been a drop-off, not much of a drop-off between him and the starting running back Dawson.
Not
Coach
at
is
all.
realizing that's going to be a long game. He's got to rest his big back. Under center, Ham throws. No good. Looks like is there a flag on the play? No flag on the play. Excellent defense right there in the corner by the defensive back, number 22, Floyd. Excuse me, number 22 is Rogers.
And it's good to see the Hoban kicking team taking the field, as they're going to go for 3 with number 99, Charlie Durkin, the junior kicker for the Knights.
Excellent job by the Bengals defense to possibly hold them to 3. Look at play clock. They're going to need a timeout. And they're giving the officials bail them out. I don't understand that.
Looks like a timeout for the Hoban Knights. 8:49 left in the half.
So, like Mike said, timeout, Hoban Knights. After the ball had gotten thrown too far for anybody to handle, and for them to put the ball down to place it for an attempted field goal here with 8:49 left in this first half. Excellent defensive stand by the Bengals to keep the Knights out of the end zone. Big plays by Merrill and big plays by Rogers Jr. And also Antonio Patterson. So 99, attempted kick, Durkin. Lines up, snap, hold, kick, and it is barely good. That was, and now we got a flag on the field. Roughing the kicker. Look like it's roughing the kicker, and the penalty will be ensued on the kickoff. I didn't see who roughed him.
I didn't see either. I thought it was a clean block. It turns out, I guess, the Bengal ran into the kicker.
It looks like there was a couple players off balance and just kind of fell over and hit him.
And
But
with all the momentum you have going back to block that kick, it's really hard to get out of the way.
yeah, it is to keep yourself under control with that. But Coach Jared Good will take the 3 as opposed to 7, and now get this offense pumped up and get them ready to rock and roll as the Bengals will take over with 8:45 left in the first half, with a kickoff coming up by Akron Hoban. Last week, the Irish pulled out a 42-28 victory over the Irish down in Akron. Ron Schultz was 9 of 14 with 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yarborough got a chance to take a couple snaps and only had 1 attempt for no yards. Rushing, Benedictine was led by Dwayne Jackson, 13 carries for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. The rest of the team, 21 carries for 79 yards. So Jackson, it seems to have picked up right where he left off last week, being effective in the run game. And Schultz being consistent and being safe with the football and leading the Bengals down the field for 1 scoring drive. And we hope he can put together another one for a second one. Ball's teed up. Durkin ready to kick. He lets it fly. Looks like the ball will sail into the end zone, where the Bengals will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And a great kick by junior kicker Charlie Durkin, really posting the Bengals back far and forcing them to take the touchback.
On the coaching level, a pretty cool fact. Coach Terrell for the Akron Hoban Knights and Coach Jared Good from Benedictine Bengals were teammates at Youngstown State, winning a national championship in 1997 under Jim Tressel. It's a great season for the Penguins. Schultz in the backfield, shotgun position. Jackson behind him, turns, fakes to Jackson. He's looking, he's got a man deep, but he couldn't see him. He didn't give us him enough. Conkle was well behind the defender, but not enough time to let it fly.
And you're right, Conkle had him beat, but Schultz just couldn't get it off with all the pressure coming from the defensive line of Hoban.
So it's surprising to hear there's a holding call on that play with all that pressure on the quarterback. So the Bengals will have 2nd down and 15. 2nd and 15. Referees want to spot the ball in the proper spot.
Looks like there's some sort of confusion as to where to set the ball on the field.
Yeah, they had to mark it off. They had to walk it off. So now we got 2nd and 15. Schultz in the shotgun. Looks like there's Merrill behind him now. Merrill is the running back behind him. We got 2 receivers to the right, one to the left. Hilson in the up back spot. Moves him to the right. Throwing on the run. There's more pressure. Can't get the ball off.
And too much pressure on Schultz. Tackled by number 17, Daryl Peterson, the talented senior end that's started for years now for the Knights. And they've got to watch him for the rest of this game.
I mean, I can't believe he's still in high school.
He's still in high school. He's a Wisconsin commit. He's a big guy, about 6'3", 245 pounds, and a lot to block.
Wisconsin is getting a good one. Schultz turns, gives to Jackson in the hole. Nothing. Very little. Third down. As we come up on fourth down now. I'm sure the Bengals will be punting the football. And we need a good one from our punter. So that drive stalls. Mistakes. Not enough time to throw. Hoban has made an adjustment in their pass rush that the Bengals have got to get figured out on the offensive line.
Christian Cora back to punt for the Bengals.
Let it fly, Christian. And we got a penalty on the play. A delay a game. A delay a game. We'll take that.
And the Bengals are not new to this call. They got to delay a game last week against St. Vincent St. Mary. They've got to watch it.
But we definitely don't want to give them too good a field position with 7:16 left to go in the first half. Their receiver is on the 50-yard line, 49-yard line, and we need a good punt. Protect first. Not bad. Not a bad kick, but not a good bounce. Not a good, no. Don't let it roll that way. So number 17 right there for the Bengals, covers it up. Dallas, hole over.
I think that looked like number 13, Corey Misconish, covering up the ball.
Sorry, folks. I went before my spotter. I shouldn't do that. Mike got it right, though. That was Corey on the tackle. I tried to squeeze one in for you, Dallas. So the Knights will turn off, take over the football in great field position. As we get to the middle of the second quarter, Ham will trot out on the field again with number 34. His sophomore running back, Markeem McKinney. Another running back. 34, they had 32, now they got 34. And he's pretty quick, and he's pretty fast, and he got around the end, and he is gone. Touchdown. Wow.
What
Fresh
a strong
legs.
run. What a strong run by number 34, Markeem McKinney, the junior.
There was nobody on that side for the first 10 yards. Where was the defense?
And he outran Chris Gales and Darrell Bedingfield pretty early on, and right at the end, Angelo Lott, the safety, couldn't take him down.
That guy's got some speed as Durkin lines up for that. There's the snap, hold, the kick. A better kick and it's good. So that was pretty quick. 6:55 left to go in his first half.
Much too quick. Much too quick. The Bengals defense has to do a lot more than that if they want to stifle this offense.
10 quick unanswered points for the Knights. Bengals defense has got to make the adjustments to slow this Knight offense down. And on offense, we got to get the offensive line playing like they did at the beginning of the second quarter. So it'll be Durkin again, kicking the ball off. Beautiful night here in Northeast Ohio. It's got a nice chill, about 65 degrees. little or no wind. Not an issue. So it's Rogers and Conkle in the back for deep. See the football. Let's get a big play right here. Durkin kicks it. He kicks it deep, but it's going to stay in the field of play. Look like Conklin's got the football, and he's looking for a hole. He breaks through the first level, second level, and there's a flag, and that usually means holding.
Looks like multiple flags in the field.
But it equals holding on the Bengals as the referee barked it out to the coach who it was, so we can get him coached up. With a guy like Conkle running the football, you don't really have to, you don't have to hold. All you got to do is occupy your man. Wow, it's a big one, 10 yards. So here we go with Bengals taking over the football with 6:48 to go in the first half. Second quarter, ball is on their own 14-yard line.
And not the start the Bengals were looking for, not the field position at least, but hopefully Ronnie Schultz, the quarterback, can make something big happen for the Bengals.
We just got to keep our calm and execute. That's it. Schultz in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Not much time again. Offensive line not able to hold him up as they bring pressure. I didn't look like there was any blitz on that play, but I see number 21, Dawson, close to the line of scrimmage in on that.
And we knew early on it was going to be a tough game for our offensive line. They've just got to block Hoban's defense. They're just coming in way too hot.
As Javante Floyd Jr. leaves the field, Bengals, Schultz gets to play from the sideline. Schultz in the shotgun, twins to the right, moves Merrill up to that side of the ball as well, gives it to him, and he bounces it outside. He's got some room to run, runs over a guy, and gets the Bengals into a third down in a manageable conditions.
What a great run by senior Gary Merrill, trucking number 2, Carrion Davis, before being brought down by number 5, Damon Allison II.
So now we're looking at a 3rd and 7. Clock is moving. 5:27 left to go in the first half. Schultz in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Offensive line, got to hold them off. 3 men in the rush and a down with number 4, defensive end, coming also. Merrill switches over, looks to the left, runs to the right. He's got a man, he's got an opening, and he picked up the first down. Great job.
What a great pickup by number 12, the quarterback, Ronnie Schultz. What a great turnaround for them, as this drive did not look promising, but he made something big happen.
But Schultz is a leader, and that's what he's got to do in times like this. He's got to get a big play going, whether it's with his legs or with his arms, so that he can get this offense rolling. Schultz in the shotgun, single back. That's Gary Merrill, senior, class of 21. 2 receivers to the right, with Conklin out farthest. Number 1 up on the left. Throws a screen pass, and he's got it. Makes a move, makes a move, makes a man miss. Offers another move for first down. That is the way, Bengals.
What a play by Terrence Holland, putting a move on number 2, Carrion Davis, making him fall and putting more moves on more players as he gets the Bengals a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job by Terrence on that play. Schultz under center. You look at the defense, they're keeping Merrill in the game in the backfield. Conklin and Lott spread to the left, to the right. Number 1, Christopher Gales on the left. It gives the Merrill, stretches it out, finds a little opening, a crease, only able to pick up 1 yard or two. Number 2 on the tackle, Karan Davis.
And you can see the big number 66, Luke Beltovsky. You know, he's also a big lifter like Merrill, cleaning one of the best cleaning weights in the state at 330 pounds.
Wow.
Quite a bit.
That's a heck of a feat, folks.
One of the largest cleans in the entire state of Ohio.
Bengals looking at 2nd down and 8. There's a stop of play. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for Hoban. So with 3:49 left in the first half, Hoban leading the Bengals. So Benedictine 17-7. Bengals with the football and with a nice drive, big play by Ryan Schultz with a big run to get the Bengals a first down. Gary Merrill with another big run. And the offensive line has seemed to have settled down a little bit. I think it's because we got them going forward, Mike. I think it's because we're backing up with pass.
And I definitely agree. I think the name of this game has been these big plays by both Hoban and Benedictine, just completely turning around the field. And I think it puts a lot of pressure on the defenses after having a big play like that.
Both teams come back out on the field. Gales looking for some type of instruction from Schultz. They get their communication together. They're twins on that left side with Conco down here at the bottom on the right by himself. Merrill shifts to the right. The motion is Gales. Sets throws, can't get it. Got him by the arm. Number 17 on the sack. That's that man again, Daryl Peterson.
Looks like a flag on number 4 from Hoban, throwing our center, Luke Beltovsky, to the ground. Luke Bauer, the 6'1" senior, getting that flag for the Knights.
Yeah, not a good move mentally by the Knights, but we will take it. So that should be a cool 15 yards, right?
That should be. And yet again, Hoban with these flags, giving the Bengals free yards, and yet again, a first down.
So we'll cross territory, cross into Knight territory with a penalty. Ball will be on the 39-yard line of the Hoban. The Bengals lead this series all time, 14-9. And hopefully we'll make it 15 tonight as Schultz gets the play from the sideline, gets under center, puts a man in motion, gives the ball right up the middle to Merrill. And there it is right there, pick up about 3, tackled by number 7 for Hoban, Mike Hayden. Clock is ticking. Less than 3 minutes now left in the first half. Schultz again under center. Merrill in the backfield. Defense gets set. They take a look at it. Gives them the play. Schultz now backs up. Gets the play out to the receivers. They're trying to hear. Timeout. Communication. If he can't hear, the responsibility of the receiver to run in and get it. To run into the next player to get the call. We must stay poised in a position like this with 2:31 left to go in the first half. Be nice to come away with 7, Mike.
It definitely would. It would be definitely nice to go into the half only down by 3, even though against Hoban, 3 is a lot to come back from.
Well, I'll take that scenario all day long, partner. As I mentioned, all-time series, 14 point, 14 for Benedictine, 9 for the Hope, 14 and 9 against them as number. Benedictine with wins over Harding and the Irish of Akron, St. Mary so far this year. Both teams 2-0, ranked number 1 and number 5 in the Plain Dealer top 25 poll. Schultz is in the shotgun. Merrill lined up behind him. Coach gets a chance to look at the defense, sees what he wants. He's ready, set to go. Schultz takes the snap, fakes it to Merrill. They blitz, he's wide open. And touchdown! 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 Schultz to Conklin. Boy, do we need that.
And you can count on that every game. The deep ball from Schultz to Conklin has been on point for the past 3 games for the Bengals. And I don't think Schultz is ready to lose tonight.
No, I don't think the Bengals are ready to lose tonight, led by Schultz. And it was a fine play, great timing, great job by the offensive line. Great job by Merrill hitting it up in there hard, sucking those linebackers in. Just great execution all around by the Bengals offense. Extra point, our kicker, Ivan Sharan, up and in, and it's good. So you called it, Mike. It'll be great to go in at halftime, 14-17. 2:25 left to go in the first half. We really gotta make sure we stop these Knights right here.
You know, we definitely have to make sure we get a stop right here. It's not easy, but definitely not difficult for the Knights to make a big play in only 2 minutes time.
Yeah, they definitely have some weapons. And it's kind of interesting, on that play, that touchdown play, Marvin Conkle caught the ball over Markeem McKinney, who ran that last touchdown in for the Hoban Knights. So McKinney getting some duty on both sides of the football. One, running the football in for a touchdown for the Knights, and then giving up a touchdown to Marvin Conkle. Marvin Conkle, a junior, 6'1", 180. He also is on the radar as one of the top Northeast Ohio football players in this country. Definitely a D1 prospect.
And I can fully agree. He's been putting in the work these past few years for Benedictine, and deservedly so. He's getting a chance right now.
And he's a good kid. Great kick right there by Sharan as he puts the ball in the end zone, and the Benedictine Bengals has some mojo. Now let's see if it transfers over to the defense. Hoban will take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals are looking for a 3-and-out. Right now would be a great time for a 3-and-out.
And that's definitely the truth. It would be nice to get this ball back and maybe put a few more points on the board before we go into halftime. But we got to make the stop first on Hoban's strong offense.
Backfield is empty with three receivers to the right. And you got to watch number 21 right here, Dawson on the left. They got Dawson here on the left, on the wing, at the slot position. They got to watch him. No pressure, wide open. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And he can run, folks. He can run. And in one play, that's it.
And what a fast play that was. Only 13 seconds. The pass to number 2, Carrion Davis, making big moves for the Knights.
Looks like another blown coverage. It's just too wide open to have been assigned someone.
Definitely too wide open. It just looks like a lot of these plays in the middle for Hoban right now are just being completely uncovered by the Bengals.
Durkin up with an extra point. And in 13 seconds, 12 seconds, Hoban goes up again by 10 points. So 2:12 left to go in the first half. A lot of scoring going on in this game right now. More for Hoban than for the Bengals, unfortunately. As Schultz has to bring the offense back out on the field and work some magic to bring this game closer before we take it in at halftime. You got plenty of time to go. 2 minutes and 12 seconds with the weapons we have. We can definitely make it happen.
And this drive is perhaps completely more important than last drive because the Bengals need to get within 3 before we go to halftime. Otherwise, it could definitely mean trouble.
So just like we thought it would be a slugfest, but we just need the Bengals to be a little more stout on defense, not let so many people run wide open. There it is, Durkin with the kick. Ball goes into the end zone, so the Bengals will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So the offense will take the field and try to get a score before we get out of here at halftime.
And this is definitely an important drive. Ronnie Schultz leading out the Bengals.
Schultz in the shotgun. That looks like
Rodgers in the backfield.
Yep, looks like Rodgers is in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, to the right, 1 to the right. Wide open right there. He's got a guy, number 81. All right, hold on the ball. He holds on to the football. He's brought down by number 1 and number 2. A.J. Kirk and Karan Davis on the tackle. Clock still runs. It's fine catch right there by number 81, Terrell Greer.
And this quick offense is definitely working for the Bengals. I like Schultz's passes to midfield, not going too deep, but right to his receiver.
You got to get the plays in there quicker and get this ball off. It could take a little bit too much time, giving that defense a chance to settle. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single, backfield. Another quick throw out to the flat, to the backfield. He's trying to get a man out in the flats and get some game, but at this point in the game with the clock where it is, throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage is just not a good idea. We got to get it down the field.
And Conkle's definitely a fast receiver, but I don't know how much he can really do when he gets the ball 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage and he faces off against 3 Hoban players.
And he's flat-footed.
Oh,
he had to wait for the ball to catch it. You want to hit Marvin on the move. Schultz in the shotgun. Again, clock is still ticking. Shifted back to the left, and the flag, there's a timeout for Hoban. So Hoban's coach, Tyrell, didn't see something he liked, so he wanted to talk about it with his defense. We need a quick strike.
We do need a quick strike. With only 1:16 left in this half, we have some big things we need to do. We need to move the ball down the field quickly and get another score on the board before it's too late.
If we can just get it in field goal range, I'll take a lot of comfort in knowing that Ivan can put it through the uprights. And we go in at halftime just down by 7. But they want to deliver a touchdown. I'm fine with that too. And I'm sure you at home in Bengal Nation will be fine with it as well.
You know, you're right. 3 on the board would be great right now as well, because we could go into half and only be down 1 score and come back out and try to put some points back on the board to tie it up. But
and we get the ball first.
Oh, definitely. We get the ball first.
Yeah, we get the ball first.
But like the Bengals at home, I'd personally like to see 7.
Well, let's see what they come up with here. Coach Previs has got the play he likes. Schultz takes the snap. He reverses out. He's being chased down. He's not caught. Got an open field. Makes one man miss and gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Schultz made up quite a bit of yardage, honestly, under a lot of pressure from his left. I think that was number 5, Damon Allison, providing the pressure as he ran up and made it just past the line of scrimmage with a gain of 1.
Yeah, they were chasing Schultz down. We got to keep a hat on a man. Schultz in the shotgun. Again, number 23 by his side.
Looks like 22.
22, Rogers. That's Rogers by his side. He shifts him to the left. 2 receivers on each side. He lets it go. Gales catches the football, and he's off, and he's gone, and he's out of bounds as he crosses over the 50-yard line, looking better and better for that field goal, and hopefully we can get a touchdown with a fresh set of downs.
And what a strike from Schultz to get into night territory up to, it looks like the 44-yard line. What a great play and a good turnaround. Hopefully the Bengals can get something done with 27 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, excellent job. Trips right, Schultz in the backfield. Again with Rogers.
Looks like the receivers are Gales, Conkle, Barrett, and Greer.
He's looking to the single receiver side. He's throwing the football. What a catch! And he dropped it. He dropped the football, but what an attempt. That's an excellent throw by Schultz, squeezing it in between the safety and the corner. Gales just couldn't come up with it. He had a hand on it, but he just couldn't come up with it.
Now that's exactly right. What a throw by Schultz to pretty much weave between 3 or 4 players on that, but what a great hit on Chris Gales to force the incompletion.
Yeah, he couldn't get his other hand free. The defender playing pretty close defense on him. So he couldn't get that other hand free to get 2 hands on the football. It would have been a great catch either way, 1 or 2 hands, but it was even a better throw, like you said, by him threading the needle, getting in between those 2 defenders. Schultz takes the snap, he's looking to the right, and he's got a man all over him. He throws the football.
And a good play by number 81, Terrell Greer, to force the incompletion rather than the interception by the Knights.
Yeah, Victor Dawson was breaking on that football. It looks like the coach is satisfied with him just playing defense tonight. And they're going to let the young boys run the football in McKinney and Sperling.
And the Bengals kicker, Yvonne Charan, is warming up.
3rd and 10. Schultz getting the play. He's got it. 9 seconds on the play clock. Shifts, running back over to the right. Gets the football. It's a quarterback draw. He got open field. Look at it. He's got some room to run. He got some room to get out of bounds. 6 seconds to go in the half. Excellent job by Schultz. Doing a good job of faking the run, faking the pass, pulling the ball down, and just running to green, running to an open spot.
You know, and this is not the first time Schultz has pulled the ball in and just taken off and ran. And he's gotten quite a few first down plays tonight just from that, making really big plays on back-to-back drives for the Bengals.
Yeah, about 35-yard run right there for Schultz. I'd like to see if we can make one attempt into the end zone. It's going to be tough for 6 seconds, only 6 seconds left. But the receivers have got to get the end zone quick. That ball has got to go up. I'll take our receivers over their defensive backs all day long.
So would I.
Schultz with the snap. And what we have? Timeout by Jared Good.
I think that's definitely a smart idea by the Bengals. Only 5 seconds left in the half to bring their last time out.
We lost the second. The ball was snapped. We lost the second. So we have 5 seconds to go, like you said, Mike.
Looks like they just replenished that second and gave us 6.
Oh, they put it back on there. Oh, yeah, we are at home, aren't we? All right, so 6 seconds to go in the half. Heinz Schultz with a great run. First down. we're going to attempt the field goal. If we miss it, we still keep the football as long as the ball goes out of field of play. So don't worry about that, folks. We got to kick it 4 times to make it, we will. But I'm pretty sure Sharan will boot it through on his first attempt. Ball is up, and the ball is good.
What a good ball by Sharan to bring us within 7 going into the half.
Excellent job by Sharan, the center and the holder, as the Bengals close the gap like we hoped they would by 3 points, as the Knights still lead by 7 at 24-17. I think that was an excellent call by Coach Jared Good to go with the field goal on first down.
I agree. I don't see the point in going for it with 6 seconds left if there's a possibility of running out of time and then not being able to go for the kick at all. So I like that call as well by Jared Good and Joe Preves.
So now we got to get in the locker room and we got to show a couple things up. If the Bengals don't have letdowns on defense, this is a totally different ball game, Mike.
Oh, definitely. Totally different ball game.
So the big playability of the Hoban Knights, along with their championship pedigree, has really put the home of champions in a bit of a sticky situation, but we are in this football game. We are well in this football game and capable, definitely capable of winning once we get into halftime and make the necessary adjustments. So Sharan will kick it off. They'll push kick, wait to get the time, and receiver just falls to the ground, which is a real smart idea with no time left to go on the clock. So at the end of the first half, the Akron Hoban Knights 24 and the Benedictine Bengals 17. What do you think about the first half, Mike?
You know, I like both offenses in the first half. It just seems to me that the defenses are having a few breakdowns both ways. It's these big plays, whether it be running or passing, that are breaking these defenses apart and opening up for the opposing team to score.
Yeah, I agree. Benedictine has got to do a better job of having less breakdowns, and we got to do a better job on the offensive line of slowing that defensive line down, so we can give Schultz enough time to throw the football. We have weapons. We can distribute the football. Jackson started off real well tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen him back in there. I don't know if he's hurt or nicked up, but hopefully we'll get him back here in the second half. Merrill is being powerful between the tackles, and Conco is being Conco with the long touchdown pass. But the leadership of Schultz and the big run and the big plays by Schultz with his legs in the first half has given the Bengals a chance to stay close to the Knights as we go in with a 7-point deficit as the Knights lead 24-17. So, folks, we're going to take you to the Benedictine Bengal Band. Enjoy the music, and we'll see you at the beginning of the second half.
that's something. Yeah. My son started junior year. Didn't get to play in senior year myself, but he was there the whole time. He practiced. Yeah. It's a nice crowd. It was a lot. I thought being a crowd.
It was parents.
That was exciting.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not running 80 yards every time.
And welcome back to the home of the Benedictine Bengals, where the Bengals are taking on the Knights of Akron Hoban. The score, 24-17, as the Bengals closed out the first half with a strong offensive drive to put them in field goal range to tack 3 more points on the board to only be down by 7. The Bengals do get the ball at the beginning of the second half, as the ball will be kicked off by the Knights place kicker, Charlie Durkin. Durkin approaches the ball, he kicks it away. Takes it at the 2-yard line. Gets through the first line of the offense. He's going. Great run back. He gets out to the 32-yard line for the Bengals. So instead of starting at the 20, we picked up an extra 11 yards. Where Schultz and the offense will take over from there. Schultz closing out the first half with 2 excellent runs on the last drive for the Bengals before they were able to get down into field goal range, where Ivan Sharan was able to put it through the uprights for 3 points to bring the Bengals within 7. Sharan out on the field. In the shotgun, takes the snap. Nope, he takes it over, looks over for the defense. Looks over to the sidelines to get the call from the coaches. Schultz takes the ball, and there's a whistle. That might be a legal procedure, and it is. against the Bengals. So not a good way to start the second half at all. In the hole with a 1st and 15.
And it's plays like this right at the beginning that's going to make it a little tougher on the Bengals to go score on the opposite side of the field. They need to clean up these mistakes.
Yeah, there won't be room for many mistakes or any mistakes at all here in the second half. He gives the ball off. He's got a hole right up the middle. Looks like Jackson, as he gets past the original line of scrimmage, pick up about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Not only is the sophomore running back fast, but he's also very strong. I think about 190 pounds, which is pretty big for a sophomore who's only about 5'8".
Yeah, he's just very shifty, and he's got great eyes. He runs the daylight very well, and he can make you miss in the hole. So those type of guys are hard to find. I'm glad we got one. As Schultz gets the call from the bench, takes the ball, hands it off again to Jackson. He makes another man miss. Wow, what a run. He's excited. So Jackson with his second handoff here in the second half picks up another 5 yards, 6 yards. So 3rd and 2, Schultz on the center. Looks over the sideline to get the play from Prevost. Under center, he takes snap and he just run a quick quarterback sneak.
And it looks like Schultz.
And he has the first down, folks.
Got it.
It's close, but it looks like where the referee is walking.
It looks like he's got it. Definitely. Schultz still holding the ball.
They're looking it over, and looks like they want a measurement. They want to talk about it. It looks like the line judge is way past the sticks, and he's giving them first down.
And that was pretty clearly a first down. I don't really see why they had to do much review there.
Well, as long as they got it right.
Definitely.
I'm not going to point the finger at them, but a great job by the offensive line. Now they should know they can push these guys around. They got to start acting like it. Number 1 creeps up on the line, A.J. Kirk, as if he's going to blitz. But now he backs up to his regular defensive position. Schultz 3-step drop, lets it fly. And great job fighting for the football. A little underthrown as number 9 was on the defense right there as he was trying to cover.
It's like Amir Stewart.
Terrell Greer. Greer did a good job of getting the ball out of his hands.
A good defensive job by Amir Stewart for the Knights. A good play by Terrell Greer to try to make something happen, but just slightly underthrown by Schultz.
Yeah, I think if he put that ball way out there, he would have definitely been able to run past him and pick up a significant yardage. So here we are, 2nd and 10. Schultz on the center, Hilson on the move. Trap play right up the middle. Merrill barrels his way close to another first down as he picks up about 9 yards as we cross over into Hoban territory. So Merrill with his first carry of this half, able to peel off 9 quick yards. Bengals will hurry it up. 3rd down and a half. And the referees will call timeout. It's 3rd down, and I'm trying to see what okay, 3rd and inches. They were thinking about measuring. Again, we go for it, and we got it. Offensive line doing an excellent job again. And I can't tell you, folks, how important it is for those offensive linemen to come off the football and push that nice defensive front back. How much confidence that gives our offensive line.
You know, and with that confidence coming from the O-line, gives a lot of confidence in the backfield. The quarterback, Ronald Schultz, being backed up by this line that just keeps pummeling over for him to get these first downs.
We're coming out here physical. I like it. I think this is the way to do it. We just got to get things shored up on defense. Hoban front, bounce around a little bit, backing up, then he throws it up. And Hilson didn't,
Oh, there's a flag.
Yeah. Hilson was being held. He couldn't get his inside arm up to try to make a play on the football.
Looks like Schultz targeted Terrence Holland.
And we got a flag in the backfield as well.
Looks like Schultz was targeting Holland, but he couldn't get his arm up as the pass interference was called on the Knights.
So the Bengals will take advantage of these penalties here at the beginning of the beginning of the third quarter. As the play calling seems a little more aggressive. I know that the down and distance situation kind of dictates that, but I like the way we're just going straight at them. Jackson and Merrill running the football, looking for daylight, giving that offensive line the confidence to come off the football and block that front seven of the Knights.
You know, I agree. It looks like this running game for the Bengals has gotten a lot of momentum throughout this game. It looks like for the first half they were kind of feeling them out, but now they're putting the pressure on the Knights defense.
So we'll take a walk, about a 15-yard walk, and the referees will spot the ball at the 30-yard line, as the Bengals will start right there. 1st and 10, 9:43 left to go in the third. Bengals down by 7. So you know how important this drive can be as we ball rests on the Knights 30. Schultz looks over to the sideline for the call. Looks like Jackson is in the backfield. He shifts him to the left. Hilson goes in motion to the right. Goes back with the trap block again. Little disruption in the middle right there by the defense as number 1 is on the tackle, A.J. Kirk. We're getting a lot of success out of Hilson. Making motion, going in motion, and doing that wham block on that tackle. And the running back just sliding right off his behind and getting up in that hole to the second level.
Good blocking, Gary
Schultz
Merrill.
shifts Jackson to the right. Hilson again in motion. Oh, that's Merrill. Merrill looks for the football. Jackson, he's going to throw it away.
Smart play by Schultz.
He's going to throw it away as number 7 with the pressure.
Number 7, Mike Hayden, the senior linebacker for the Hoban Knights, putting a lot of pressure on Schultz and forcing him to throw that ball out before he took the sack.
And we got number 5 on the field. Looks like he's rolling around in pain before he comes restful on his back.
And that's Damon Ollison, and he's a big playmaker for the Hoban Knights tonight.
Yeah, he's made some plays, and he's a good player. He doesn't even listed as a position, Mike. He's listed as an athlete.
Exactly. I think he plays multiple positions for them. I think he can play linebacker and DB with ease, basically. He's a fast guy, and he's very strong, very talented player.
So in a few words, Mike, what do you think about the Bengals start to the second half?
In only a few words, I think great, and I think that they show a lot of promise on this 30-yard line, looking on to their next touchdown to tie up this game.
How about that offensive line?
That offensive line, they've been doing nothing but good things starting this second half, pummeling the defense and forcing them to give up 2 really close plays, allowing Schultz to go right over Luke Beltovsky at center and grab that quick first down.
Well said, well said. Now the Bengals just have to keep that going as they take the field after an injury timeout. We hope that young man is okay. He walked off the field and as he got close to the sideline, a slight jog. So looks like he's going to be okay. Schultz in the shotgun, trips to the left, single receiver to the right. That single receiver is number 19, Barrett. And he's a good one.
He definitely is a good one. Getting a lot of games this year at senior.
Schultz look left, nothing open, and he gets slammed to the turf after picking up about 2 yards. Number 17 again, that bad man, Daryl Peterson, wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And as you said earlier, Wisconsin is definitely getting a good one out of Daryl Peterson at defensive end.
So that brings up 4th down. 47-yard field goal. It will be a career best if he makes it. Sharan waits for the snap, hold, kick. It's up, and it is short. It's short.
Just barely short.
So a good drive by the Bengals, stalled by some excellent defense by the Knights. As the Bengals attempt a 47-yard field goal, would have been a personal best for Ivan Sharan. Falls short. So the Knights will take over on their own 28-yard line? 28-yard line. Excuse me, 20-yard line. So Ham's at quarterback. We got Dawson back in the backfield again. Fakes it, throws it out, and he caught it.
Oh.
Wide open. Wide open. Number 24, defensive back for Benedictine, Antonio Patterson. Let the receiver, number 3, slip inside of him, Braden Fox.
What a
slip
big,
inside of him and get a big play.
Definitely. What a huge hit by number 4, Angelo Lott, on Hoban's number 3, Braden Fox. The 6'1" senior, or I'm sorry, the 6'3" senior is a lot to take down, and Lott just showed him that he's not afraid to do so.
Yeah, he didn't throw to him at all in the first half, so the Bengals have really got to watch this young man. Get him out of bounds. That's it. Bengals give chase to Ham as he scrambles off to the left. As Hilson and number 6 for the Bengals, Darrell Bedingfield, runs him out of bounds.
And Bedingfield has showed time and time again that he is not going to give up, no matter where Shane Ham runs off to.
And Shane can do a lot of running, too. Been watching him play since his Muni football days in Cleveland, Ohio. So Ham lines up, wipes his hands. It's a lot of people. There they go. Ham nowhere to go, nowhere to look. Bengals defensive pressure on that line. Able to corral him. Great job in the defensive backfield. Hilson on the tackle. These are the kind of plays the Bengals have to make in order to stay in this football game, have a chance to win. Be good to be down by 3 with that last attempt from Sharan. But the defense has stepped up right now to put the Knights in a 3rd and long. And we'll see if they can't pin them down right here to get a ball back to the offense.
And you can see the constant pressure from number 6, Darrell Bedingfield, on Hoban's quarterback, Shane Ham.
Keep it up. Hell, he got a free run. There's the screen. Wow. And he got the first down and more. As he tried to cut back field, cross field, but don't. Wow.
Flag down.
We got some penalty markers on the play, and the referees will sort it out. It was a screen play, which is normally a holding call for offensive linemen, but as you saw, the Bengals had 2 players screaming at Ham, but he was able to get the ball off to Dawson, who picked up a significant yardage.
And as I said before, Bedingfield has his number. Shane Ham running out, but not making much happen against Bedingfield.
Well, Mike, you see there's a personal foul on both teams, which does not wipe out the play. The results of the play will be accepted as the Hoban Knights cross into Bengal territory with a huge play by Dawson. Dawson. You got Dawson right here on the slot to the left. Ham, that quarterback, they rushing him. He's almost got a little pressure there by the big guys. There we go, there we go! There we go, they take it down.
Wow, what pressure from the Bengals. Just forcing Shane Ham out of the pocket time and time again, giving him almost no time to get that ball off to his receivers downfield.
And that's what we call, folks, that's a coverage sack, because Ham was sitting back there looking for a receiver, had nowhere to go. Defensive lineman flushed him out of the pocket. He had nowhere to go, and they were able to get to him to bring him down. So great job by the defense overall. We needed that play. That brings up a second down and about 15, 16. Second down and 16 yards. Ham in the backfield, along with Powell. Excuse me. It's number 21, Dawson. They got to slow that man down. A draw play, and he gets a first down. Not a first down, sorry folks, but it'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. So the Bengals have got to be smart, hold their assignments. Ham under center, watch out for the sneak. And they give it to Dawson. He bounces outside, too easy. Too easy. He's been able to bounce outside all night long. Taken out of bounds by number 24, Antonio Patterson. Some way, somehow, we got to hold that edge. That edge has been soft all night. Looking for the same play. Dawson still in the game. Ham under center, turns and gives to him. Little belly run right up the middle on the left, on the right side. Dawson taken down. Defensive line, the host of Bengals bring him down. A pickup of 1. Second down on the 9. 9 yards to go. So in other words, it's 2nd and goal. Ham backs up, looks like a play, looks like a pass formation, trips to the left, slot receiver to the right.
And I would not be surprised to see Shane Ham run it in this situation.
Yeah, they gotta have Shane covered. As that's a big timeout right there by Hoban. They might need that one later on. 3:47 left to go in this third quarter, as this third quarter is flown by. So again, we want to give a special thanks to all our viewers and guests joining in on this special broadcast. Although we are restricted from having a max capacity at these contests, the Benedictine community wants to thank you for being present from your homes. Our young men are continuing the rich Benedictine tradition of being developed in the mind, body, and spirit as we are in the year number 94. To assist these young men and provide the resources they deserve, please consider making a charitable contribution to assist with new academic programs, athletic operations, or mostly importantly, tuition assistance by visiting www.cbhs.net/giving. That's www.cbhs.net giving. Your gift matters and will continue to change lives for current students as well as future Bengals. Ham gets the football. He looks middle, and he's wrapped up right there in the middle. So it'll be third down, about 5.
You know, I was looking for Shane
78.
Ham to run on that play. I'm not surprised with that call. But
78 on tackle.
But I like the tackle by number 78.
I think it's 76.
By number 76, Thomas Jolly, the big man.
So Jolly brings him down, brings up a 3rd and 6. Bengals got to have a hat on, covering all their bases. Full house backfield with Dawson in the rear. He'll most likely get the ball. He turns, throws it up, and the ball, and they got a fresh set of downs. Get a fresh set of downs right there. I believe that's Hatcher. Hatcher pushes the receiver when the ball was in the air, and now they get a first down. That's the last thing we needed on this drive.
Definitely the last thing we needed.
So Hoban will start off with a fresh set of downs. Bengals backs to the wall. Looking at a 24-17 deficit right now with 3:02 left to go in the 3rd quarter. It's been a good game so far tonight. A game of big plays and terrific efforts. So it won't be a fresh set of down, folks. They will play the down over, penalize the Bengals a half the distance. So it'll be 3rd and goal. It'll be 3rd and goal on the 3. So Ham is in the middle, under the center. Dawson, and he gets in. Touchdown. 2nd touchdown for Dawson today as he gets into the end zone with a tough run up the middle. Bengals defense showed some stout, but that penalty hurt, and a couple big plays by the offense of the Knights, able to get the ball into the end zone. So Dirk going to come back for the extra point. He sets, gives the signal. Snap, hold, kick. It's good. So with 2:58 left to go in the 3rd quarter, the Akron Hoban Knights 31 and the Benedictine Bengals 17.
And it seems like an absolute necessity for the Bengals to score on this drive.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get points out of that last drive, but we do. We need to put our heads down. Everybody needs to make a concerted effort to make no mistakes. And we take this ball down the field, score. Man, we can score quick, folks. We've shown that. These first 3 games of the season, we already had one quick, long score. Another Schultz to Conkle, throw and catch for a touchdown. So the Bengals are capable of quick strike. They just have to keep their heads up, eliminate the mistakes, and keep playing football.
And I think we haven't seen enough from the Schultz to Conkle connection tonight. I think we're due to see more as the game goes on with 2:58 left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him throwing him some of them intermediate routes. All it takes is one man for Marvin to make a miss, and he can take it to the house. There's the kickoff on the ground. I think it's Jackson who picks it up. Oh, no, number 4 picks it up for the Bengals. Angelo Lott. It takes it back to around the 20-yard line. So the Bengals will start off fresh downs. 2:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Schultz will lead them back out on the field as we try to get a quick strike or get some points. Whether it's quick or slow, we need to get some points.
Boy, do we need points right now.
Schultz under center. Looks over the defense, coaches. Looks over the defense, and Schultz looks over to the sideline. We got a whistle. And what's it called? Timeout?
Looks like
Akron
a timeout for Hoban again.
Hoban again. That's 2 timeouts. They're down to 1 this half. So if we put any type of pressure on them, Mike, and they need those timeouts, we got full control.
Oh, yeah. We have all 3 of our timeouts left.
I want to take this time to say hello and safe travels to my mom, who's driving back from Oklahoma right now, listening to the game. Be careful, Mom. Watch out for them cattle and steers. And please stay below the speed limit. My mom can drive, man. She don't mess around.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Yeah, Jackie can do her thing on the road. Bengals take the field. Offense. Schultz on the center, turns and gives the ball to Jackson. Jackson wiggles his way, maybe 1. Number 5 on the tackle for the Hoban Knights, Damon Allison III.
Looks like Jackson is down on the field, injured.
Jackson had a great first quarter, couple carries to get the Bengals into a nice rhythm on that first scoring drive, and looks like it might be, I don't know what they're looking at, the lower extremities or the upper part of his body.
Yeah, I can't quite tell from here. Looked like he tried to play the next down, but just couldn't make it.
Yeah. That's usually probably something with the lower leg.
Oh, glad to see him walk it off.
Yep.
Oh, jog it off.
He's
Nice.
jogging it off, so sophomore playing in the game, this caliber with the talent on the field as it is, he's holding his own.
Oh, definitely.
He's holding his own. He's definitely built for this. Hopefully he'll just stay injury-free, and we can take advantage of his talents, as it looks like he's going to maybe take a walk and clear his head and get that injury taken care of. So Schultz under center, Merrill in the backfield, fakes it to Merrill. He looks it up top, but not enough time, so he's going to have to scramble, and he's going to get the first down. Almost, yes, maybe.
Oh, they're not going to give it to him.
They're not going to give it to him. We're going to be shy about, so he's short about 3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and about a long 2.
And yet again, we see Schultz making something out of nothing, taking the ball and just running it, nearly getting the first down, but picking up a lot of yards and very important yards for the Bengals.
Yeah, Schultz is very careful with the football. He doesn't want to make a turnover, especially down here in this territory, as he's in his own on his own side of the field, and he'd much rather trust his athletic ability and his legs and make a play. And it worked out well for us on that one. He rolls out to the right, got a man in front of him, man on the side of him. Got to throw the ball away.
Daryl Peterson put on the pressure for the Hoban Knights. And number 4, Luke Bauer, the linebacker senior, takes him down in the backfield.
So good job by the Hoban defense of getting us off the field on 3rd down as we bring on the punt unit to turn the ball back over to Ham and the Hoban offense. So I don't know what he saw. He's talking to the offensive line coach now, trying to get an idea of what he's seeing as he hands in the headset so they can get it cleared up upstairs.
And you can see him having the conversation with Coach Prevesk, the offensive
Almost
coordinator.
blocked. Punt almost blocked. and went out of bounds at about the 40, oh man, wow, up to 30-yard line. Wow. So that pressure was effective. At number 33 on the punt, Christian Cora gave it the best effort he could, but you got to get that shored up where that pressure came from. They're going to take a look at that blocking scheme and make sure that doesn't happen again. So, crucial time of the game right here where the Bengals are going to look within and come out and play tough. So what the Bengals need now is a 3-and-out, Mike.
Definitely, but it's going to be hard to do that against this Hoban offense starting on the Bengals' 38-yard line.
Ham in the backfield, gives it to the sophomore, to number 1 now. Number 1 is driven out of bounds. Tackled by number 11, Gary Merrill. Number 1, A.J. Kirk, 6'1", 200 pounds. Again, an athlete. No design or designated position for him on the field as Dawson comes back into the game. Referees are waving off to the referees are waving off. Official. We need the clock reset to 109. He's yelling up to the press box, reset the clock to 109, and we got it. So Ham comes out with Dawson in the backfield. I wouldn't doubt him getting the football right now.
Neither would I.
Ham looking over the sideline to get the play. He gets it, backs up into the shotgun. Dawson fakes it to him, throws a quick out. Fumble the football, the Bengals got it. Just what we needed.
Exactly what we need. A great recovery of the football by, it looks like number 1, Chris Gales, with the recovery for the Bengals.
So Gale's making a play after Brandon Fox fumbles the football for Hoban in Bengal territory. Just what we needed, folks. Now the offense has got to put it together and get a 7.
Exactly what we needed. Hopefully Schultz can lead the Bengals down the field and put another 7 on the board and hopefully bring this game within 1 touchdown.
So the Bengals trot out on the field as it looks like Merrill in the backfield. And there's a touch pass, there's a Conklin.
And a good run by Lott as he gets outside a little past the 30-yard line.
Yeah,
looks like some words on the sideline between players.
Yeah, they thought it was a late hit on the sideline. I believe number 17, as Lott took the touch pass to the right side, able to pick up about 6 yards. And so scoreboard says 2nd and 6. Looks more like 5 yards to me, 4 yards.
Yeah, it looks a lot like 4 yards.
Schultz on the center, fakes the handoff to Merrill, throws it long on the run to Marvin with another great catch. One hand, he brought it in with number 6, covering him solid. Alvin Stallworth couldn't stop Conkle as Schultz put it where it needed to be, as Conkle was able to bring it in with one hand to get us into night territory.
And exactly what we needed, another deep pass from Schultz to Conkle. We've seen that every game so far, and it's only been nothing but success.
So the Bengals do need a score. It'd be nice to get out of this quarter with a touchdown to bring us within 7. Down by 14, 31-17. Schultz in the shotgun, brings Merrill up in motion, goes off to the side. He could have got called for motion on that, and he throws it away.
Looks like number 6 for Hoban, Alvin Stallworth, the DB, nearly with the pick as Schultz throws it out of bounds.
So Schultz gets rid of the football instead of taking a loss. Offense looks like it might have found its mojo, as we are in a pass-heavy mode right now. As it'll be second down and 10, with the Bengals on the 41-yard line of the Knights. Merrill comes out of the game. We go with 4 wide receivers. Play clock is not moving. Referees want to get things cleared at conference. They take the conference away from the players so they can talk about, I believe they want to talk about the time and the placement of the ball. Had a few miscommunications tonight with the clock operator, so I think we want to get everybody on the same page. I guess this is first home game, last home game jitters, huh?
Oh, yeah. Looks like it, as both coaches, Hoban and Benedictine, take the field and talk to the refs.
So they're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only got 10 people on the field. And they're marching the ball back. Well, we have 10 people on the field right now. I think I'm counting right. MIO? Is it 10 people on the field or is it 11?
It looks like 11 to me.
It's 11? Okay. It's 10, that's what you count? Okay.
Does it look like
I see 11 now. Yep. So Schultz in the shotgun. We got double receivers on both sides of the field, on both sides of the formation. Be good to get a nice quick throw. Schultz. There he is, got a man open. Just going to get upfield.
Good
Number
play.
15 on the with the catch. Marvin Conkle.
And the Schultz-Conkle connection only continues.
So it'll be third down and the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, the Bengals 17, Hoban 31. The Bengals are on the move, though, trying to get in the end zone to cut the deficit in half. Schultz a couple of times there on that drive, Mike, just couldn't find the open man.
No, Hoban's playing a lot better defense on the receivers this half than they did last half. It looks like he's finding Marv Conkle open quite a bit, but they're definitely putting a lot more pressure on him than they were before.
Well, the Bengals are certainly in a winnable game. We have the talent. We have the time. We just need both sides of the ball to play. Can I say perfect?
You definitely need to say perfect when we're going against Hoban.
Yeah. If we can get a chance, if we can get a chance to do that, that'd be great. We can get in there and tie this game up. We got, if you hear noise in the background, folks, it's a pretty chatty press box tonight. But everyone's in here being safe and calling the game as exciting as it is. So Schultz in shotgun. He already has the play. No, he doesn't. He looks over to the sideline. Communicating with the coaches. Third down and 4. So it's a big play for the Bengals. 1, 2, 3, throw. Not ready, had to get off his spot, lets it go. gets a man right in the middle of the field. Good catch.
Great catch by number 4, Angelo Lott.
No, he caught the ball. He caught the football.
Oh, he got it.
Yep, the line judge he's already lined it up. Let's get the plan and let's go. Don't worry about what they're saying. Let's go. First down. Backer trying to talk the referees into a call. First down and 10. Ball is on the 24-yard line. Bengals are moving.
Looks like the receivers are Greer, Conkle, Lott, and Gales, along with Holland at tight end.
Need protection from the offensive line. The Schultz takes the snap. Got a man open. Catch. Pick up about 3.
Good catch by Greer, covered, but he makes the grab.
Quick 3-step drop. Throw out to the flats, to the receiver. Execution. Perfect. Schultz in the shotgun. Looks over to the sideline. Get the play. 2 receivers on the left, 3 on the right. Empty backfield. Schultz takes the snap. He looks at man. He got a man open. And he tripped him. Incidental contact. They're going to call it incidental contact, folks, as the receiver was streaking toward the football. But it was a good sign, though, Mike. He was open.
Definitely a good sign. It looks like their feet got tangled up. Angelo Lott tangled up with, I don't know who the DB was, but that was very good coverage from Hoban.
He was starting to make separation, though, running away from him.
Definitely started making separation.
All the way across the other side of the field. So Coach Previs definitely sees something that he likes in that defensive backfield of Hoban. And we'll see if he attacks it again. 3rd down and 6. So it's a big down. This is almost like 4-down territory. Is it Jared Good? The offensive call timeout. So with 10:46 left to go in the game, the Bengals are down 31-17, but they're on the move as Schultz has brought them to the doorstep of Hoban Knights to try to cut the deficit in half here in the beginning of the 4th quarter.
And I'd like to see a Schultz pass on the next play. I think it's been working for him. And I think if he gets a good pass to the flats, or maybe even in the end zone, I think it'll be a good one for the Bengals.
I do too. Well, football season in Northeast Ohio means it's also admission season. If you want to be a man of Benedictine or know someone who belongs at the Home of Champions, register today for your private tour. September 26th is the next placement test, and our next open house is October 7th. Learn more or save your spot at cbhs.edu/admissions. That's cbhs.edu/admissions. Bengals take the field after the timeout. That gives the Bengals 2, Hoban Knights 1. Schultz is under center. Looks like Merrill is in the backfield. He turns, fakes the ball to him, looks left, gives the ball to Gales. Gales fights his way, picks up a first down. Let's take a look at it. Yes.
Oh, good.
First down. 10:40.
Good play by Schultz.
As soon as they set the ball, the clock will start running.
Good play by Schultz. Tackled by number 9, senior DB, Amir Stewart. It'll be a first down within the 15-yard line for the Bengals.
So the ball's on the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. My partner just said Schultz is under center. Hilson is in motion. Gives the ball up the middle of Merrill. Big hole. And he's churning. Almost down to the 5-yard line. I think it's the 6. Number 1 is coming up hobbling for the Hoban Knights. That would be A.J. Kirk.
And such power coming from number 11, Gary Merrill. I love the way they're using him tonight as a power running back rather than just for speed. I think that best suits him, and I think he's doing a lot for the Bengals as a power running back tonight.
I agree with you, partner. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. Bengals down 31-17. Schultz in the shotgun. Merrill in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Gives it to Merrill right up the middle. He fights his way down, maybe picking up a yard. Ball's on the 5-yard line. The Bengals can get a first down, Mike, before they get a touchdown, so it's 3rd and 1.
I wouldn't be surprised to see another Schultz sneak up the middle, but I'd like to see a passing player, even a run outside on this one, just to throw the Knights off.
Well, this is one of those plays where the playbook is kind of wide open. You want to be careful, take care of that football, but at the same time, you got 2 downs to get 1 yard. And now we got a little more land to plow as the right guard jumped off sides.
And Vasco, you don't see that a lot coming from him. Pretty disciplined lineman. He hasn't had a penalty this season yet. This would be his first.
Excuse me, that was the right tackle. So the big fella makes a mistake, but I'm sure he's going to make it up. I bet you that. I wouldn't want to be the guy that's playing over him on this play.
No, I would not either.
So let's get the play in. Get the play in. Schultz on the center turn. Sweet. Gives to Merrill. He gets to the outside. He's plowing his way close to the first down marker. It'll be 4th down. They put the ball inbound. I thought it went out of bounds, but so it'd be 4th and 1. It looks like the Bengals don't have a choice. We have to go for it. 4th and 2.
We definitely need to go for it with only 8:24 on the clock as it runs.
8:17, 8:16 and ticking. Schultz gets into the shotgun, moves Merrill to the right, looks, nothing there, looking for a place to go, and there's nothing. A lot of confusion on that play, a lot of missed assignments. I don't think Merrill knew what the play was. The quarterback there had nowhere to go.
And Schultz is absolutely nowhere to go as he's sacked deep in the backfield.
Yep, and that was by number 24, Baskerville, Devontae Baskerville, a junior, 5'10", 185. As the Bengals blow a golden opportunity to cut the deficit in half. And we wasted a lot of time too, Mike.
They did waste a lot of time. I honestly thought we were going to see a score out of the Bengals right then and there, but ultimately the penalties hurt them yet again.
Yep. So Ham and the offense of the Hoban Knights will take over. 21 Dawson's in the backfield. 2 tight ends set, 1 wide receiver to the right, turns, of course, and gives it to Dawson. He plows his way forward. He gets outside, pickup of about 5. 7:50 left to go in the ball game. We need a turnover.
We do, and if the Bengals want any chance of coming back in this one, they have got to stop Dawson in his tracks.
So 2nd down and 4, pick up a 6. Wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Dawson again. 2 tight ends, 1 receiver, Dawson only back. They got a slot. Turns, gives it to Dawson off to the right, left side again. They like that side. They like that side a lot.
They like that side.
Yeah, they see something over there.
Oh,
they like the matchup.
You can see why they like that side. First down after first down for Dawson.
So that left side has got to shore up as Powell's able to pick up enough yards for another first down. Clock stopped at 7:44 as the Bengals was able to ride him out of bounds. Substitutions for for the Bengals defense. First and 10. Again. To Dawson. Makes a couple cuts in the hole. Ball's on the ground. Bengals pick it up. First down, Benedict.
Wow. And how
Gale's
quickly this
able to do
game
it.
turns around time after time.
Gale's able to pick that ball up for that number 1. Yep. That's him. That's the second fumble in the second half. That Gales has been opportunistic and been able to pick up the ball for the Bengals. Now just think, Mike, if we'd have scored on that last drive.
Now, if we had scored on that last drive, this would be a completely different ball game. However, we would have a lot of time on the clock. We would have to either burn or give to Hoban after we scored a second time.
Yeah, I agree. So Schultz brings the offense back out on the field. They got a purpose, they got a plan. Let's see if they can execute it. Off to the sideline, there it is, there's a pass to Conkle. Conkle's running the football. No horse collar call. Bengals will keep the ball, the clock will keep on running. After the ball is set, the clock will start running.
And that sure looked like a horse
There's
collar
no
to
call.
me.
Yeah, it did look like a call. It did look like a horse collar, but there's no call. There's no call, so there's no need of worrying about it. I believe it's Conkle who went down on the field. It's just a bang-bang situation. I agree it was a horse collar. Ref didn't see it, didn't call it. You can't worry about it. You got to get back out there and just play ball. Now he's taking a look at his neck. He's going to miss a play. But he'll be back, folks.
And the Bengals need Marvin Conkle to be back in this game ASAP. He's been a big role player for them these past 3 games with touchdown after touchdown.
And he draws so much attention from the defense. So the Bengals will get the ball on the left hash of the field. Schultz starting out with Hilson, Gales, Barrett. His weapons. And Merrill. Merrill gets the football, got a hold, wrapped the middle. He's going. Able to get wrapped up and brought down at the Hoban Knights 11-yard line. Karan Davis on the tackle. Bengals hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Schultz on the center, puts a man in motion, turns, gives it to Merrill again. Merrill's going up there, he's following the convoy of blockers. Wow, what a convoy. Escorting him all the way toward the end zone. And then we got penalties. We got personal fouls. I don't know what happened, but we cannot lose our discipline in a tight game like this.
And a loss of discipline and a gain of a penalty would cost a lot for the Bengals at this time.
Yeah, we can't come back down here and come away with nothing. We just can't do it.
Mistakes cannot be made this late in the game, down by 14.
Uncharacteristic of a Bengal team, 2 personal fouls, or at least 1 personal foul so far in this game, unsportsmanlike conduct. And we'll see what the referees say about this one. Looks like it's going both ways. A personal foul, offset, play stands, and we're first and goal.
That sounds good to me.
Excuse me, second and goal. Oh no, 2nd and 1. We still got a chance to pick up a first down.
Oh yeah.
So ball, 2nd down, ball is on about the 2.5-yard line, it looks like.
Looks like Jovante Floyd and Marvin Conkle take the field for the Bengals.
That's a good sign.
Definitely a good sign. They usually use Floyd in the backfield for a 2 to 3 man backfield, usually as a fullback for blocking.
And now we got another timeout. Referee huddle. Looks like Coach Terrell needs some clarity, probably on who did what. 6:54 left to go in the ball game. Bengals and the Knights fought hard tonight. Hoban with a slew of big plays, picking up big yardage. Bengals the same. Knights have gotten big plays from their quarterback Ham, from their running back Dawson. A couple of young ball players came in. Number 32, Lamar Sperling, and number 36, Logan Rogers came in and ran the ball very effectively and gave Dawson a spell so he could be fresh for the second half. So now the Bengals are knocking on the doors. Schultz turns, gives to DeMero. He's going hard inside, trying to get to the end zone. Doesn't look like he's going to make it, but he picks up about 1.5 yards. He's on the 1.5 yard line, and that gives the Bengals a first down. So it'll be first down and goal to go.
As the clock
Ball's
continues
on
to
the-
run
It'll
with
be
6:30.
goal to go. Schultz on the center, turns, gives the ball off. Merrill bounces, outside, touchdown. No referee has given a touchdown signal that I've seen. That didn't look like they was giving a signal, but it looked like it's going to be a touchdown. As one referee was trying to get the marker right, they weren't really clear. Benedictine ran the play and got in the end zone. So Merrill, with his 4th touchdown, I believe, this year. Need one more man.
And the Bengals are in dire need of a stop on this defensive possession to prevent the Hoban Knights from putting themselves up by more than just one score.
And the point is good. So Ivan Sharan takes care of business as usual. The senior places it through the uprights to bring the Bengals within 7. With 6:22 left to go in the ball game, the Hoban Knights will be receiving the football. And folks, we got a great one. 2 turnovers by the Hoban Knights put the Bengals in a position to score. 1, the Bengals didn't score. The second one, we needed badly, and we got it. What an exciting game, Mike.
And it is a game full of excitement, big plays from both offenses. And Benedictine's defense has actually caused a couple fumbles tonight, making some big plays here and important ones late in this game.
So we're lining up for the kickoff. As the Hoban will be getting the ball with a little more than 6 minutes left to go in the game. That defense has got to be ready to play the last 6 minutes. Like they're playing for the last 6 minutes of their life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Tried to go for a little blooper kick, but the ball is out to the 40-yard line. Makes it a short field for the Hoban Knights. So Hoban Knights lined up like it was going to be onside.
Oh, yeah, they were well prepared.
The kicker didn't get the ball on the ground. He got it up in the air. Player caught it, fell to the ground, and it gives them great field position.
Yeah, the kicker, Yvonne Charan, puts it in the air, gives it pretty much right to Carrion Davis for the catch. who takes it straight to the ground.
So all we can hope is that the Bengals defense can play a perfect 3-down series right here. Dawson's not in the backfield right now. I believe it's number 34. McKinney, 32 it is, and he's got him. 32 the ball carrier. Lamar Sperling, as Hilson is able to wrap him up, pick him up for 2.
And I'm personally really surprised to see them putting the sophomore in so late in the game, in such a close game. I'd expect them to put in Vic Dawson, the senior, to clean it up for them.
Well, they got some weapons, and they are deep in that running back position. It seems like they didn't fall off when Dawson came out.
No, not at all.
As we got a few people in the ear of the quarterback. Wide receiver needs to get lined up. They got to watch these receivers. Watch the pass. Looked like that was illegal procedure. As we corral him, as they try the left side, excellent defense.
Yep. An incredible hit by number 76, Thomas Jolly.
Great job by that defensive front of the Benedictine Bengals as it brings up the 3rd down. The biggest play of the game for the Bengals.
And the crowd is getting quite rowdy right now.
And 9. 3rd and 9. Ham. They gotta watch Ham. Back to pass. He looks into the sideline. Nobody there. Nobody there. Ball comes back to the Bengals. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the ball game.
What a stop.
Hoban 31, Benedictine 24.
What a stop by the Bengals. 100% a necessity. As the Knights look to punt it off to Chris Gales, who's eager to receive.
That front seven did an excellent job on that series of containing Ham and the running backs. I think it made a big difference with Dawson not being in there. Holding. It was blatant holding on that play, and the referee was right in front of the referee, and he didn't call it, folks.
What the Bengals need now is a clear lead out by Schultz onto this field. Hopefully, they burn some clock and tie this game up or take it by 1 with a 2-point conversion.
Well, this Benedictine crowd is really fired up and ready to go. 4:29 left to go in the ball game. Benedictine down by 7. Schultz leads the offense onto the field. Hilson will be with him. He's going from an empty backfield with his regular slew of weapons at the wide receiver position. Schultz in the shotgun. Looks over to the sideline to get the play. He's got it. He gets the ball. He looks the field over. He sees a man. He throws it, and it's interference. No, they didn't call it. It looks like the defender got there early to us folks, but no call. Line up and play football.
Wow, I cannot see how that's not a pass interference there. It looked like Angelo Lott took a nasty hit before the ball even got close to him.
Yep, so we didn't get a call, so we got to line up and play football. We don't have much time left. Incomplete pass, clock stops. 4:25 left to go in the ball game. 2nd and 10. Merrill on the sideline. Merrill in the backfield.
I just don't see how you.
Communication with the wide receivers together. Merrill shifts to the right. Merrill gets the football up the middle. Tried to fake it out with a touch pass in motion with Schultz. Defensive line for the Hoban. Right there to gobble him up.
I just don't see how you don't make that call.
Number 52, Jason Martin III in on the tackle. Biggest down of the game for the Bengals, 3rd and 12. In the slot.
Oh,
Timeout. Last timeout for Hoban.
looked like number 52 jumped for Hoban.
Yeah, he flinched, but he didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
No.
I think if the offensive man would have moved, then he could have been drawn off sides, but I might be mistaken. That might just be an NFL rule. So 3:52 now left to go in the game. 31 to 24. Bengals down by 7. Excellent ball game. Great effort given by both of these teams. Next week, the Bengals will be at Massillon, Washington. Hoban, I don't really care. Bengals talk it over. Hoban's defense comes back out to the field. Referees are going to their spots. I'm sure the leading passer definitely in this game is for the Bengals is Schultz. Leading rusher. It's going to be tough between Merrill and Jackson. Jackson had to leave with an injury. Merrill's in there right now. 3 receivers to the right. Fakes it to Merrill. Pressure by 17. Able to get right past that offensive tackle. Didn't give Schultz any time at all. There goes that man again, mama. Darrell Peterson.
And Darrell Peterson coming on the left side on Jake Vasco, the tackle's side, making a lot of trouble for the Bengals as usual.
So 2 timeouts left, clock ticking toward the 3:20 mark. Bengals will punt. Too close to their end zone to go for it on 4th down with this team. Here we go, good punt. Fair catch called and caught on the 25-yard line by number 13 from Hoban, Sean Parnell.
And an absolute field flip by Christian Cora. With only 3 minutes left in the game, Hoban up 7 as their offense prepares to take the field.
That's an excellent punt by Cora. 3 minutes exactly to go in the football game. And you just can't help but feel, Mike, that we left something out on the field.
You know, I was feeling that exact same way. I think we left it all on the field right there. I almost would have gone for it in that 4th and 12 situation, but I totally understand being so close to our own end zone.
Yeah. Ham, no timeouts. Get the football, just pitches it to number 21 and knocks him out of bounds.
A great hit by Gary Merrill, the linebacker, on number 21, Vic Dawson, to force him out of bounds.
Only 6 seconds taken off the clock, folks. So 2:54 left to go in the ball game.
And it looks like some players just want it more than others.
But I know our Bengals want it. We got to get this football back, or we got to make a big play.
Definitely.
I doubt it very seriously if Coach Terrell puts the ball in the air, take any type of chances. But we definitely have to make sure that we keep to our assignments and execute. So excellent job on that first play. Basically, no pickup. Hands off the pile again, got him. Timeout Bengals. Number 1 is on the tackle, Chris Gales.
And I like that timeout call by head coach Jarrett Good, stopping the clock with 2:49 left.
You got to stop the clock right now. 1 timeout left. It's 3rd down. We can stop them on this play, get the football back, timeout, with a timeout in our pocket in the offense. With roughly 2.5 minutes left to go in the football game, it is definitely doable. That offensive line has got to get ready for number 17. That right tackle, 66.
The right tackle for the Bengals, a 65.
65.
Jacob Vasco.
Yeah, Vasco. Come on, my man. Come on, my man.
I'm sure he's going to pick it up on this next drive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He don't want to leave a game like this with that kind of effort. Hoban back on the field, along with the Bengals. Again, 2:49 left to go in the ball game. 3rd down and 9. Bengals, 1 timeout. Hoban out of timeouts. Ham at quarterback. Dawson at running back. Will he put it up in the air? Or will he go it? He throws it. It's wide open out there. Can he bring him down? He does. Short of I believe he's short of the 1st down.
He looks short of the 1st down, but the 1st down markers are eager to move the sticks.
So now it's a decision time for Hoban. Will they go for it or will they kick it away? They're taking advantage of this pause, and Tyrell is talking to his team.
If I'm Hoban, I go for it. They have some strong backs in the backfield that can push that ball to the 1st down. I think they have a shot.
The play clock hasn't started, and I don't know why. Somebody call a timeout, or I don't understand why the play clock is not moving.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Nobody called a timeout.
The refs might still be discussing the last play.
Yeah, nobody called a timeout. But what the Bengals have to do is they have to play defense and receive this punt at the same time. They got to make sure this ball is kicked away. It's too short.
It is too short. They have to watch the ball, make sure they don't jump off sides, because that would be an easy 1st down, and honestly, pretty much a game ender.
Yes, it would. That would put the nail into the coffin. Yes, it would. So they got to watch for a hard count. Line up right. As you saw Dawson on that 3rd and 9, get a swing pass from Ham. Picked up 8 yards, enough for the Bengals to force Hoban into a punt situation. Just got to be careful. Watch the ball. There's the ball. High snap. All is kicked. And he catches the football on the 19-yard line. They're giving it to him at the 20. There's a lot on the reception of the punt.
2:30 left in this game. There's a lot of time on the clock. You think the Bengals can do it?
I do. I think they can do it. I think they wanted to make this a special year. They've been talking about this game ever since it was rescheduled because we did lose it due to COVID, but we were able to reschedule it to the 3rd game of the season with only a 6-game regular season. And in the preparation of this week leading up to the game, as I watched the Bengals practice, there was points in practice where they were quiet, they were listening, they were focused. So yes, with this senior-laden team, I believe they are ready to make the best drive and the biggest drive of their career to beat the state champions, Hoban, and make their mark in Northeast Ohio, possibly jump to number 1. But let's take care of these last 2.5 minutes first. Let's get Coach Prevost all he needs to make this drive work. Schultz in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. To the left. 1 receiver to the right. Merrill shifts to the right. Quick throw, pitch, caught, inbounds, thrown down. 34.
The tackle was made by number 34, Markeem McKinney,
right,
the junior, only listed as athlete.
Good play right there. Smart play. Clock is still running. I don't know. 2 minutes left to go under the game. We got to get these plays in quicker. Hitch and go. He's open. Too far. Too far.
And just overthrown by Schultz to, it looks like, number...
Brandon.
It looks like Brandon out there, number 82.
Yep, Brandon Boyd on the other end of that pass. It's Junior. Clock stops at 1:50. 3rd and 5. We got to get plays in faster. Even though the clock's not moving here, we got to get it in faster when it is moving. 2 men in motion. 2 men in motion, and we lose yardage.
And it looks like there's 2
Mental
flags in the
mistakes.
field.
Mental mistakes. We got a legal shift. A legal shift on the Bengals.
And that is a very costly foul with 1:44 left to go in the game.
Decline. The clock will stop when the ball is set. So it's 3rd down and 3rd and 10.
As the clock resumes at 1:38.
And it looks like the ball's on the 3rd. The clock is, they got to check the clock now, and they got to check the placement of the football. I believe the ball should be pushed back 5 yards. The play shouldn't stand. I believe it should go back
Yeah.
from the original line of scrimmage.
I don't see what all the confusion is for the refs. But I know for sure that the Bengals lost at least 11 to 12 seconds on that.
Yeah, the center, he had a better idea. I liked his idea a lot better, 5 yards ahead more. Fake it to the running back. He's looking, doesn't see anybody. Blocked away. Ball knocked away right there by number 1, A.J. Kirk, with a good defensive play. Knocks the ball away from the receiver.
And the 4th down is forced. 4th and 10 on the Bengals 35 with only 1:13 left.
So we got 4th and 10.
As the Hoban coach storms the field, screams at the refs.
Incomplete pass, so the ball will stop. No timeouts left for the Bengals or for Hoban. Referees are in conference. I don't know why. It was just a straight incomplete pass. A lot of huddles by the. It was 3rd down. It was 3rd down. Why are they giving the ball to them?
I'm confused. Why are they giving the ball to them? What just happened? That was third down.
Third down. It was 3rd down.
That was 3rd and 10. I don't know what just happened.
It was a third. It was 3rd down. Now this is 4th down. This is 4th down for the Bengals.
This should be 4th down, but it looks like the defense will take the
I
field.
hope the coaches can get that communication that it should be 3rd down.
Well, with only a minute 13.
This is the most baffling thing I've ever seen in my life, folks. Benedictine was not given 4 downs. Benedictine was not given the 4th down, and they just gave the ball. The referee just gave the ball to Hoban.
I really am in complete disbelief. I don't know what just happened. I can't believe that I just witnessed only 3 downs and somehow a turnover on downs.
I don't know if the coaches didn't know it. I don't know if the down marker was wrong or what, but this is the most ridiculous thing I've seen at the end of a football game.
And you can see the majority of the fans are now taking leave as the refs screw up
They're
yet
wondering
another
what's
call.
going on too. They can't believe it.
No, everybody's in complete disbelief
The
on
Bengals
both
fight
sides.
their way back, and 8 times.
I'm not exactly
18,
sure how that happened,
11,
but all I know is
10,
we got
the
robbed.
Clock is winding down, and 3, 2, 1, and it's over, folks. In a disappointing, confusing ending to this great football game. 2 big-time programs slugging it out all the way to the end, and then there's a baffling call at the end of the game that left the Bengals with 1 down short, that it looks like. So I don't know, Mike, what happened, but I'm hoping that they can get this straightened out somehow, some way.
I just don't see how you can screw that up. I witnessed 3 downs from the Bengals, and then somehow it became a turnover and first down for the Knights.
Well, folks, I don't know what to tell you. You saw it for yourself. We announced it. There was 3rd down before the play happened, and somehow the Bengals lost the down. So on a disappointing night, under well-fought conditions, big plays made on both sides. Unfortunately, Mike Hoban made more big plays than we did, but the Bengals shouldn't have anything to be ashamed of, but we definitely have some areas that we need to get sharp in.
We definitely have some work to do, but considering that these Hoban Knights just went up against St. Ed's last week and put up 35-0 against their defense, I think the Bengals have showed a lot of promise, but I agree. We have a lot of work to do and a lot of penalties that we need to clean up for future games.
I agree. Well said. So, folks, from our home here at Euclid Stadium, our new home here at Euclid Stadium, didn't start out the way we wanted it to. Back and forth with big plays, but Hoban was able to pull off more big plays than we did. But I'm going to tell you something, folks. That team over there, Akron Hoban, is a good team, but they're glad to get the heck out of Cleveland tonight, because we gave them pretty much all they can handle, and we're about to give them some more. So thank you for joining us tonight here in Euclid, where the Bengals go down for the first loss in the 2020 season with Hoban 31 and the Bengals 24. We hope to hear from you and see you next week. Thanks for joining us. Good night.